Made the playoffs 7 years, 7 times in 8 years with the Packers. James Jones, Super Bowl champ, here at Fox Sports. Let's go back. You were in a Super Bowl, so you know there's the week before Super Bowl week, which is installation.
Yep.
What about this week? Pain in the butt, media tickets, pain in the butt?
Monday and Tuesday is cool. Monday and Tuesday is real cool. You get your tickets is done. They out of the way. You know what I mean? Media day, media night. Tuesday, you meet with the media again. Wednesday, you're tired of the media. You're tired of talking to people. You're tired of all that. You are ready to get to the game, and you are ready to play. Especially this your first time being there for a lot of players. You know what I mean? You're juggling a lot of stuff. You got all this media. You're tired of talking to the media. By Wednesday, you are ready to play the football game. I'm ready to install. I don't want to do none of this stuff. I don't want to talk to nobody else, my family, nobody. I'm ready to play this game, you know, and that's how the week's going. So they're excited right now, right? It's Tuesday. They're still excited.
Do you remember
Wednesday
your
is time to roll.
first? Bill Romanowski once told me he doesn't remember his first series.
Mm-hmm.
He was so nervous.
Yeah.
He goes, I just saw a flashbulb.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first series?
I remember my first series, but the thing I remember most is walking out on the field for the very first time. So I dislocated my ring finger, and I dislocated my ring finger on this finger. So through the whole playoffs, I was getting my hand shot up. So I could not feel these two fingers. I only felt the outside three for all the playoffs. And when I practiced, I didn't catch the ball. I just ran the routes for the timing and all that. And I walked out there for the first time with Super Bowl, and I remember Pam Oliver grabbing me. And she was asking me a couple questions like, JJ, how you feel? And I'm like, I feel good. And Aaron had trotted out there, and we're catching passes. And I don't feel nothing. And I have not shot my fingers up. Like, you couldn't even touch my – and I'm like, I know my adrenaline is not kicking like this. And I said – I looked at Pam. I said, Pam, I got to sit down. Like, I just knew from that moment this is a different game.
So you had so much adrenaline, could not feel the pain.
Feel nothing. Didn't shoot him up for Super Bowl, none of that. Could not feel nothing. And I was like, okay, this ain't just no regular playoff game. I said, I need to sit down.
Do you remember your first route and catch?
I remember my first route and catch. I ran a hitch. I caught a hitch. It was like third down. They brought an empty blitz on there, and he got the ball out to me quick. And Ike Taylor tackled me like, boom. And when Ike Taylor tackled me right when I caught it, I'm like, it's 32 people on defense. Like, I'm like, the game ain't never moved as fast. Like, I ain't never like got hit like boom, like right then and there. And I'm like, ooh, this is a different game. This is
everybody's playing at a different speed.
Everybody's playing at a different speed.
And did you feel it throughout the game?
Throughout the game. What do you mean? Since the very last series, I feel like usually when you preseason is one speed, right? Boom, boom. Regular season is another speed. Playoffs, everybody know you lose, you go home. You know, it's a different speed. Super Bowl, it's on a whole nother level every single play. I felt like it was 32 people on defense every single time I caught the football all the way until the last series that we had. Banged on. Even when you didn't have the ball. That's when I knew, like, oh, this is different. Like, people are hitting me without the ball. Like, I got to have my head on a swivel during like, that's not usually how it is. Usually, even during the game when you're blocking a DB, he like, hey, ball over there. You good, you good. No. No, this is totally different. And I'm like, this here's a different game.
Is there more trash talk or less?
It's more because it's a whole lot more chippy. So when it's chippy, it's a lot more talking,
so you mean guys
Oh, yeah. Even after the play, walking past you, it's a little bump. You know, I'm like, yeah, I'm here. You know, it's totally different.
You know what?
Yeah.
When we get in the ratings period, that's how we do it. You come on the show, we give you a little hit.
You go. There you go. Wake up. You're coming on our show.
Be ready for the show. It's the fall.
No doubt.
Bring your A game.
No doubt about it.
So when you so it would make sense that Mahomes wouldn't quite be as that amped up, and Purdy.
Yeah, Mahomes, and that's the thing. So, I mean, obviously I didn't have an opportunity to go back to another, but I had an opportunity to go back to other NFC Championships games. So you're still going to feel that. Patrick Mahomes is still going to feel that. He knows Patrick Mahomes is chasing something different than Brock Purdy's chasing. He's chasing a whole different legacy. So he's still going to have some of that knowing that he's in the Super Bowl. But there's nothing Kyle Shanahan could do, nothing Brock Purdy's mom can do, nothing his teammates can do to get him ready for when he walks out on that football field for the first time and says, Blue 42. Blue 42 said hi. It is going to be a different feeling. Now, he is going to know it right away.
Now, the crowd's not as loud because it's corporate.
Mm-hmm.
So did you notice that?
Nope. my adrenaline was kicking so much. You know, you heard our fans when they had the ball. You heard their fans when we had the ball.
Did it affect Aaron at all?
No. It wasn't like too loud to where like
his ball wasn't safe.
No. It wasn't like, and it wasn't too loud to where like, man, we can't hear when we have the ball and all that. So, you know, the crowds are 50-50. So they'll be fine. It's not like they got to go in silent mode or none of that. But it's just a different game, man. It's a different feeling. People ask me all the time how I can't even explain it to you, man. It's just it's one of them type games.
Yeah, because you had Packers that had been there.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were really young. I think we only had 3 players that have ever played in the Super Bowl. It was Charles Woodson, and we had picked up a couple guys via free agents.
What did Charles say? Did he do a speech before the game?
Well, Charles did a speech all the way up in the playoffs, all the way up through the Super Bowl. So
did he tell you it was going to be fast?
Oh yeah, he told us it's going to be fast. He said, and he telling me like I'm telling Brock Purdy right now. Nothing is preparing you. I hear Coach Mike talking. I hear your position coach. Nothing is preparing you for what you are about to walk into. Know your assignment like the back of your hand. Get ready to go, because when you step on this field, it is going to be a different feeling when you step on this field, and it's nothing your coach can prepare you for. Like I remember after my first catch, I was walking to their sideline. I caught the ball, got tackled real quick. I'm still like, man, this is crazy.
And you're going to the Steelers.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going.
That is so funny. What do you make of this story about Mike Vrabel? A general manager says his physical stature is intimidating, and there are teams that may be off-putting to teams. Do you ever have a big coach?
I mean, I think that this is ridiculous. I don't understand this right here. I mean, if you want to call Coach Mike big, you could call Coach Mike big. But, I mean, like, I always truly felt that the team takes on your coach's mindset. So when you have a big physical coach, you're going to have a physical football team. Absolutely. So I don't understand. You look at Mike Vrabel's football team, they're very, very physical.
How about your Raiders with Antonio Pierce?
No question. You see how physical they were at the end of the season.
Games, it was crazy.
And even just mindset-wise. So I absolutely love coaches like this, because it's no coincidence when you see, like, they're not as physical. Look at the head coach. The team takes on the mindset and the motto of the head coach. Point blank, period. In the interviews, you see how certain people talk with certain head coaches. On the football field, you see how they play. It's, you know, even when you see head coaching changes and you see a different mindset of a head coach come in there and you're like, dang, all of a sudden that team got physical. It's the mindset of the head coach. Absolutely. You are going to see that with the Chargers this season. And it's probably going to be a lot of the same players, and you're going to see a different mindset, a different physicality from those teams with the head coaches. So as a coach walking in there, the size of them and all that, I think that's absolutely crazy.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Uncle Colin. Subscribe here to get the latest from the herd, including exclusive behind-the-scenes videos and more, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thanks again for making us part of your day.